Hello Taurus, welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the 22nd to the 28th of February. Thank you for all the support on the channel. I appreciate the comments, the views, and likes so much. Thank you. Please remember that I read the cards and you decide if and how they apply to you. Feel free to vice versa the energy on the cards because masculine and feminine is fluid, as well as the time on that I date the card. Whenever you come across it, is probably meant for you. So the first one I have for you is 11, Inspiration. So this talks about you have a new path to choose, and I feel like you came out of a very difficult time. It's getting ready to get easier for you. Somehow whatever you just came through gave you a lot of strength. There's something that made you feel like you can do whatever you need to do now. So you're going to have a choice to choose, but there is no wrong one. So I do feel like a new beginning is coming for you, and it's going to be easier than what your life has been before. So just look for the truth in a situation and you should be just fine. So wow, 25. 25 is truth. So this has to do with a broken heart. So I see a really hard time, really cold time that you came out of. The heart represents your soul. The bleeding heart in the heart talks about a broken heart. And then the purple dress she's wearing to me says that you're healing. So you could be pretty close to healing, almost done, is what I'm feeling. So foxglove is the plant that opens the heart and expresses feelings, and Amazonite promotes knowing and speaking the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So it talks about you're called upon to understand your own truth and to speak it clearly. No matter how strange it seems, it's the music of your heart. And let me see what the flower is for number 11. 11 would be the crocus. Crocus brings new beginnings. Blue topaz is filled with glorious inspiration when life seems cold, gray, and bleak. So you have, right away, you have the foxglove helps open the heart. So you have new beginnings with the crocus and foxglove. And then the next one for you, wow, is 5, heart healing. So again, you have a lot of heart. I hope you guys didn't get these last time. That's really weird. And I shuffled these cards. So 5 is change. So some sort of change is coming to you. And 5 is bleeding heart heals broken hearts and wounds caused through relationship issues. Emeralds are tiny, brilliant crystals of emotional healing. So it says a broken heart is one of the hardest wounds to heal because we often go about it wrong, acting stoically, lashing out in anger, or indulging in non-productive self-pity, and consequently distract ourselves from actually feeling the emotions. Feel your honest emotions, honor them, and release them, making way for true healing. And I know that's very, very hard. That is like one of the hardest pains. So now I'm going to switch to the Chakra Wisdom deck for you, Taurus. The first one is King of Swords. So King of Swords is somebody wanting to communicate with you. Somebody is ready to speak to you. Wow, and King of Cups. So King of Cups is somebody who loves you. So this could be the same person or different people. You figure that out. I read the cards. So this person is codependent to me. So your love has to go within the spires and the cup on this card, and he can go in the dark area. Now, there's nothing wrong with codependency if somebody can handle it. You just have to be aware of what you're getting yourself into, and if you can deal with the kind of confinements that codependent people, the energy they have. Some people can deal with it. So the next one is 3 of Coins. So 3 of Coins tells me this person could be a coworker or somebody who's going up the success ladder as well. So 9 of Swords is regret. There's some sort of regret and despair in the situation, Taurus. So Queen of Swords. Wow, she came out in front of him. So this is a couple. So I feel like there's 2 people who are not communicating, but they both want to communicate. They're both thinking of communicating, but it seems like nobody is doing it. So Princess of Swords. So this is somebody else spying. So now you have a third party situation spying on somebody. And this is love. So I feel like this means somebody wants to communicate too. But we're already getting that out of this situation. So Knight of Coins is somebody wanting to come in and offer stability. They want to offer you something. This is somebody who is grounded with their emotions. But I feel like this person would be younger than you. And then Six of Swords. Gosh, a lot of swords in this reading. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So Six of Swords is somebody moving away from something. So this could be somebody moving away, not wanting to communicate. So breaking the quietness where they're like, I'm going to communicate, I'm going to do it. So it could be moving away from anything. 5 is a change, and then 6 is when we have went through the change and we're going to do something now to keep moving forward. So somebody maybe needs to come in and speak the truth. Somebody's being inspired to speak the truth because of a broken heart is what I feel. So 9 of Cups is saying somebody feels very proud of themselves for the way they handled something. Somebody feels very strong independently is what I'm feeling. Somebody is very secure in their choices. I don't know why I put those down there. And that is clarifying both the King and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like when you two are together, you feel stronger. You feel confident. And then 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups could be celebration. We'll see what other cards come out. 5 of Swords. So this is conflict. So because the 3 of Cups came out, this is sometimes my precursor to everyone's happy when they don't know there's a third party situation. And then when I pull this, I see a third party right in there walking away. So I do see 3 people in this card and there's conflict. So I do feel like there's some sort of situation where there was conflict because somebody interfered in a love relationship that they were not in. And the next one is Ace of Cups. So this is love being offered. So I feel like somebody is hesitant about offering love. So 5 of Coins. 5 of Coins is somebody who got left out. Somebody walked away. We have the 6 of Swords, somebody moving away. And then 5 of Coins is somebody who feels like they walked away from somebody. Somebody's missing somebody. Somebody got ghosted. They could be feeling like they don't hear from this person anymore and they miss that person. So I'm going to switch to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck now, Taurus. I shuffle all the cards before I turn the camera on. So Sky Kitten. Sky Kitten is somebody who is sometimes immature. Somebody who is very annoying because they're so mature doing childlike things. Or this could mean that the universe wants you to be more playful. They want you to celebrate, be more childlike. But because it's clarifying the 3 of Cups, I do feel like somebody was immature and either talked to somebody else about the relationship or brought somebody into the relationship. There was, yeah. So now we have 10 of Sky. So somebody has so much conflict they feel backed in a corner. They feel like there's no way they can get out of that situation. So I'm feeling like somebody talked to somebody else and didn't realize this person was going to try and come in between a love relationship, but that's what I'm feeling. So it's almost like somebody loved somebody that was in a relationship and they wanted to go in between and cause conflict because they want one of those persons. So 2 of Earth is strength and balance. So this is saying, Taurus, that you have the strength and balance to figure the situation out. So then you have 2 of Sky. So 2 of Sky is making a decision. Something that you've been thinking about for a long time. So I don't know if this was a very long relationship. But you already know which way you want to go. Because the cat's head is turned in this card. So 3 of Fire is somebody looking to the universe asking why things are going the way they are. And you see this is clarifying this one right here where the cat's head is turned. So I do feel like the other person is asking, I feel like this is you knowing where you want to go and the other person is asking, how's it going to go? Why did I do that? So Fire Tom, this says the universe is saying because they just didn't think. They do things that are not for their highest good. Somebody does things where they don't care the consequences. If it's a codependent person, that would explain it. They just do things and then they think about it. They do things on the moment on how their energy feels. Like, oh, Sally makes me happy and she's so nice, I'm going to go to the mall with her. And I know I'm not supposed to because I'm in a relationship. And then they see one of their partner's friends at the mall, so to speak. That's the kind of energy I get, that somebody just doesn't think. So the Hermit. The Hermit could be Virgo placement. This is when somebody withdraws to be by themselves. Somebody gets their strength and their clarity when they're alone. And the Moon is always emotions and honesty coming out in the open to me. So I feel like somebody is going to be alone, could be Virgo somewhere in here, where they're going to get clarity and abundance from being by themselves and figuring out how this worked out. So then you have Five of Earth, which again is the same as the Five of Coins back here. Somebody who got left out in the cold. So I feel like somebody watches you. They watch your social media. We did have a lot of spying up here. There's somebody spying on somebody. A lot of spying. Somebody not involved in this relationship. I feel like an outside person. So Nine of Earth is somebody seeing the big picture. I don't know if this person that is spying right here that isn't in the relationship is planning a future. They're like fantasizing, I almost feel, and it's getting bigger and bigger, their fantasy. So Earth Queen is somebody who's very rigid, very set in their ways. This person could need to heal. I feel like they could have some sort of, gosh, I hate to use the word mental illness, but some kind of instability with the way they think. Somebody who could be thinking that they're going to move in on somebody in a relationship that loves somebody else because that's what they want and they're better. I'm really kind of getting that. And I don't think I've ever gotten that before. So now I have Seven of Sky. So Seven of Sky is somebody taking when somebody's not looking. So I am feeling like there's an unstable energy in this relationship on the outside of this relationship where somebody is wanting to mess up a relationship because they think they're better for somebody than the person somebody's currently with. And so they're trying to cause conflict. So the next one is Seven of Fire. So Seven of Fire is three people coming at somebody. So it's clarifying that card. So I don't know if somebody's going to become aware that somebody's spying on somebody, driving by their house, being nosy is what I feel. So the next one is Four of Sky. So Four of Sky is withdrawing from other people and sleeping and healing while you're sleeping. Kind of the same as the Virgo card almost, where when you get away from other people is when the clarity comes to you. So I do feel like somebody is healing. I'm getting the healing up here as well in all the three of those cards. So a lot of healing. Wow. So the Oracle of E is timeout 22. So the universe is telling somebody they need to take a timeout from something. Somebody is overthinking or they're doing too much and they're not stable in the emotions, or so maybe this unstable person is interfering with somebody trying to fix a relationship, so they're just making another person unstable and confused as well. So hairball would be 41 would equal 5. So I do feel like there's some sort of thing that's dealing with emotion and communication. So you know when cats have a hairball, it takes them a little while to get it up and then they're fine. So I do feel like the universe is wanting you to take a time out and heal yourself. And I do feel like communicate clearly, keep your emotions in check because you know how you feel versus somebody trying to tell you how you feel. So I got your back 24. So to me, 22 and 24, you have a lot of 2s and a lot of 4s, which are couples to me. 2 and 4 is 2 people, 4 people, family. So the universe is saying they have your back. Whatever's going on, take a time out, deal with your emotions. It's a hairball. It's going to come up. It's going to move on. And this is going to be behind you. So now I'm switching to the Whispers of the Ocean. And you have 30 surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which is outside the known is beyond measure. So this is the yellow tang, which is abundance and prosperity. You see the sea turtle in there all by himself. So there's a lot of abundance and prosperity around somebody in this relationship. I'm imagining it's you, Taurus, because these are oracles are all for you, and these are the energies around you, but you could show up over here. So prosperity is coming from whatever. So 12, replacing what was lost. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew, create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate that abundance is on the horizon. So this is the 5 elements of life to me. It talks about your energy being prosperous. So you have 30, and then if you add 12 would be 3 as well. So I feel like you're going to be happy how this is going to play out. It may not feel like it right now, but something is coming into you, whether it's the person that you want to come back to you, or a new person that's better than what you had before, but something is coming into you. Both those cards are just positive affirmation cards. And the harp card up at the top here is healing. I mean, your heart is healing. It may not feel like it, but the card says it is. So now I'm going to pull the angels and ancestors, oracle, wait for important information. So I do feel like the smoke always makes me think somebody's trying to trick you, like smoke and mirrors. I do see the direction sign in there where something new is coming into you. The red is passion. So it says wait for important information. Some kind of message is going to be given to you, or you're going to hear something. I feel like it's the prosperity. Some kind of prosperity is coming to you. The universe is bringing it to you. So they can tell you went through a very hard time, but something was supposed to be learned or changed from this happening, and it's going to turn out better for you. White Witch, be the light. So this talks about being very protected, being very knowledgeable. I feel like this is somebody who carries the white light around. This person could be a healer and not even know it. This person, you Taurus, could have knowledge from past life. I see the olive branch in there where you're really good at getting people to notice their emotions and handle their emotions. You're like very good at communicating words to people to get things to come out in the positive ending, is what I feel. You're like the peacekeeper of a bad situation. You can get people to find the positivity in a negative outcome, is what I feel. And look at this. I feel like there's a snake right here and there's a snake right here. So I feel like you can come out a top. Even if there's a snake in your life, somebody who's trying to cause problems, you are a Taurus. You can override that snake-like energy and make that person somehow realize what they're doing wrong with their feelings and their energy, and how they can help themselves and not put that negative energy towards themselves or a relationship. You seem to be able to turn things around. So watch for messages. You're going to get a message. It's just for you. I feel like you're going to be a peacekeeper even though you have had a broken heart. And I feel like the universe has your back and abundance is coming to you. You are going to replace what was lost, and it's going to be better than it was before. And you are going to be very happy. So thank you, Taurus. Bless you.